Coming to you live from international waters, this is Butt Pirate Radio. I'm your host, Coretta Scott King, and this is...
Terrence McKenna.
What up, dude?
Back from the fucking dead.
You holding?
Yeah, we're all holding. Everyone's holding.
Hold my dick. With your mouth. Or your ass. Or with your mouth says.
And the nuts.
Yeah, last week when you asked me if I could beep out an N-word of yours, yeah, of course. And I said, of course I could, yeah.
I mean...
Come on.
I don't think you need to bring it up now.
So easy Victoria could do it, you know?
That's old news.
Because technically she does produce everything.
Yeah, she is behind the immaculate sound quality here at the BPR. Turn me up in the headphone.
That's why, yeah. If you have any issues with the content, the effect, like if it's all Victoria's the lack of brain behind this thing.
Very clever, very clever.
To kind of touch on that, I'm starting to get concerned that I might be coming downs with a case of mental retardation. All week long, I've been alone by myself, just yelling out different variations of phrases that end with "A.O.C." Just like, "Ooh, girl, what's going on with that A.O.C.?"
And that's, you're sure... there's no Tourette's involved?
Nah, I think I'm just becoming retarded.
No dyslexia, just full-blown...
Nah.
I'm just mental decline?
Hey, yo, bitch, let a nigga slide up in there, A.O.C.
You ever been... It sounds like something they would say in, like, Norway. How many black people you think are in Norway? It's got to be countable. It's got to be something that... It's got to be a number that everyone knows. Like, oh, yeah, it's 46.
It's less than 100, probably.
No, he left. Actually, James left last week. It's 45 now.
If there's ever more than 100, they kill it enough to get to 100.
Yeah, like just someone's got to go.
Yeah.
Just keep it a firm number.
Yeah.
Something very 100.
It used to be called Nor Blacks Away, but I think they to be PC, they just made it Norway.
That'd be funny if one of those countries up there was randomly all black.
Nor turn blacks away.
You're just like, wait, this is not what I thought Norway would be like.
You go to Greenland and everyone's black.
Would that just be?
I thought people said it's covered in ice.
There are definitely countries like that where it's like in your head. Like if I say the name of like some random place, like you know what I mean? You have some idea. Like it's like South Africa. You know, how weird is that? Like everyone in South Africa is white. It's
actually,
like,
yeah, South Africa's just
what's
white
going
people
on there,
and
bro?
dashikis walking
around. What the fuck is going on there?
Dashikis and whatever those fucking head towels.
I feel like that's fucking talk. I mean, man, you think white guilt here? That's gotta be a whole nother level.
Yeah, I can't relate to the white guilt shit.
Yeah, me neither.
Must be nice.
Yeah, what?
White guilt sounds...
I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna start calling it "A.O.C." I think pussy is just kind of a dirty word.
It depends how you say it, but
I feel like "A.O.C." is just friendly.
I've been into bussy, even though bussy implies like a butt pussy or like a boy pussy.
I'm probably gonna cut this, but gushy "A.O.C."
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna cut that.
And we're back. Baseball is in full swing.
Really?
What they often referred to as a game of inches.
Oh.
But the thing I don't understand is why doesn't anybody ever refer to dick measuring contests as a game of inches when that's the entire game? And
yeah.
When is that contest coming to ESPN? They have a spelling bee. Keep hearing about all these dick measuring contests. You never see a dick measuring contest once.
I like the idea of like...
I've never even seen a pissing contest.
Yeah, you're right. What the hell? Well, I feel, it's funny you say that. I always think we need some new sports, or maybe not even new sports, but we need these new...
It's, again, the sex Olympics thing that we talked about a very long time ago.
Yeah.
I think that sex and game and contest hybrids would be primo.
But there's so many things. I mean, like, what's the one where you run and you got, like, a spoon in your mouth with, like, an egg on it? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, you're telling me if you're in the waiting room somewhere, you wouldn't mind just seeing that, Yeah. Someone doing that.
Right.
I was in a wait.
I know, but I think like the car accident, like with NASCAR, with accidents,
you
only tune in to see people drop the egg. People, so that you tune in to see people look stupid.
It's like the Ninja Warrior show.
I wonder what's people at gas station TV. Like, what's the highest paid person at gas station TV?
You're talking about those TV screens that are on the pump?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is nuts.
You think that's just like a second job some of those people have? Or
how many times I've been at a pump and been like fucked up and just been like, God, I don't want to hear this right now. Like, this is the last
It's also a luxury. It's kind of nice. Like,
no, it's terrible. It makes me feel like it's the end of the world. I'm pumping gas I know that there's millions of other people pumping this gas. There's wars being fought over it. And there's this screen, and there's some well-to-do white woman going like, recent studies show that rubbing honey on your balls will
is if you hack gas station wrinkles. TV and you run porn on all those monitors.
That'd be. But then you got
Project Mayhem shit, dude.
That is Project Mayhem. That is
jacking off at the pump. Nobody cares about prices because they're jacking off.
I feel like the country's had there.
I just paid $12 a gallon. I don't care. I just came. Dude.
That's how you deal with paying for 12.
I have to start putting pocket pussies at the pump so people can leave with a halfway decent conscience.
Pocket pussy pump.
There you go. Yeah, pay at the pocket pussy pump. I feel like nobody's ever received Roadhead past the age of 19.
So true.
Like Roadhead is definitely a young man's game. Pretty much an amalgamation of the two significant activities all high schoolers get into, or want to get into. It's like exactly like the porn music video compilation. Like on paper, it seems like a decent idea, but when you implement it, it's like, man, there's just like too much shit going on.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my question: do you think anyone's ever received a road rim job, or do you think that is maybe physically and maybe emotionally impossible?
I feel you'd have to.
Because it's not only
you'd have to really
it's way less common.
It'd be a custom vehicle,
right? But it's hard from just like a technical standpoint.
I'm thinking maybe you're in an RV. And you're standing up and driving or something.
But what if the person that was receiving it treated the other person's face as like a seat?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I just had an epiphany.
Is that rim head? Or is that a road job?
Road rim.
Or a road job. I feel like that's a road job.
Well, I don't know. The rim makes it specific.
Well, then what's a road job? Because I do like that. That's got a nice ring to it.
That's when you rub your dick on the road until you come. That's some real old America, fucking Native American shit. When the roads used to be soft.
Back when my granddaddy was a young man.
I've been a little game that I've been doing. It's not really a game. There's no points or anything. A little thing I've been doing is entertainment. Like this week, I was getting an influx of telemarketing calls.
Me too.
So I was answering all the calls, going, "Hello, I'm retarded. Who is this?"
You really do it?
Yeah.
How does it go?
They usually they say, "Sir." I say, "No."
Dude, that might be one of the greatest interactions ever, is a bona fide Indian person with a retarded American just over the phone, nonetheless. If you want my
credit card number, you're going to have to work
with a slightly poor connection too. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You have to work for it. If you get a retarded Indian person, is that going to throw your game off? That's what I'm wondering.
Ooh,
you're like,
and
definitely. Then next thing you know,
definitely.
And the next thing you know, you're caught, dude. You're and the call's recorded.
Oh, you just hang up. That's the thing. You always got that ace in the hole.
Just so everyone knows, the show is being recorded. So.
And we're listening, and also whenever you listen to it, you're being recorded. We listen to you.
Yeah,
we have a nice feature that.
It's
fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we learned that from the CIA. How many people do you think have been fingered with greasy hands inside of a Texas Roadhouse?
Enough.
Like they didn't give that person one of those moist towelettes, a wet wipe. So he just uses his fat, disgusting wife's vagina.
My God. But you know what I mean? Breadcrumbs on the...
Yeah, that sounds painful.
No.
Breadcrumbs, yeah. It's like sand.
Like moist breadcrumbs?
I see. I still don't think that's a no-go.
Dude, it's so funny when the DoorDasher just pulls up just absolutely just banging music and just doesn't give a fuck. Just leaves it up. And you're like, all right, I guess what am I going to do?
Dude, that DoorDasher gets you're like, hey, you're a food expert, right? Can you use breadcrumbs as lubrication?
You're a food expert. A food expert. Dude, not even the people at the restaurants are food experts. Fuck.
You're a food connoisseur of ones.
Hey, dude, all right, I'll give you one guess, or I'll cover no, you're not even gonna guess. My dasher's name is Dawn. Shouts out to Dawn. That's kind of a hot name.
It's always the darkest before she gets here.
Dude, I wonder if she's hot.
Yeah, we should try to fuck her, dude.
We should try and put breadcrumbs on her pussy.
Leave the whole, record the whole thing. Just
you just hear us. You just hear the proposition and then us just tagging ass.
Hey, that didn't work. Hey, it's mostly just dogs barking.
And you just take over, and I'm just you can just hear me in the corner eating whatever was DoorDash.
Fuck, dude, I don't know. That's so funny. And we're trying to just start hitting at her, but like, hey, you're a food expert, right? Just take your.
You're a food expert, yeah. Oh, what the, yeah.
Hey,
Victoria, not very polite.
Don't make me take you outside and beat you in front of the neighbors.
Victoria. Victoria's a cute kid.
Luckily, we're currently we're actually on the road right now. We're in a sanctuary city.
Yeah, we're in a van. Don't use the Lord's name in van.
Yeah, but in a sanctuary city that specifically lets you beat up retarded people. It's actually encouraged.
Yeah, and do pornography with them.
Stop, dude.
I'm saying, though.
I'm going to go put you in the car. Yeah. And then put it in the garage, leave it running, and then shut the door. Yeah, how about that?
Victoria, what is this, your hating joint?
We could do Queen Victoria. What about a retarded queen? Do you think from all the inbreeding, there's had to have been a retarded queen at one time?
Yeah. Queen retard.
The 23, it was like Queen Elizabeth the 23rd just because she had 23 chromosomes.
What? Whoa. You might be onto something here, kid.
Damn. Or 24, 21, whatever number leads to that shit. The structure of the joke's still there.
Damn.
Check the history books.
Damn. That was a history moment.
It's buried. It's buried in whatever, under Buckingham Palace.
That's where Jason Statham was born.
I heard that they have a room they have all their great valuables is guarded by a room where just a bunch of trans people are having sex because everybody there in that country is transphobic, so they will never enter that fucking room.
Well, isn't everybody in that country also kind of gay?
I think they're also a little bit. No, I don't know. I think it's not gay. I think it's retarded, and it all just goes to their teeth. Their teeth make them hard to take serious.
Yeah, those teeth.
Just like the whole. Like it's hard to a guy with a southern accent that's saying some smart shit doesn't matter how smart he's talking, it doesn't sound that intelligent.
It's so real. It's so real. Yeah. What's the invert of that?
But I guess English. But there's trash UK, like Irish. Everybody sounds like an idiot, or like Scottish. Mm-hmm. But I think like England is like more sophisticated sounding. But yeah,
England.
It varies. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of elegant sounding languages.
No.
Yeah, but that's like the southern thing. Few. The weird thing about like George Bush, why does he have a southern accent when he was born in Connecticut? And his family has ties in Texas, but like so why would you like? I guess that's the whole thing of like trying to deceive people into thinking you're less intelligent than you are. People like to call him dumb. He graduated from Yale. And so,
it's crazy. How much is like acting?
His accent was fabricated. It was just for him to seem, I think, more of like a common guy. And that's why him going to the ranch, he's not from Texas. He just made a bunch of money there.
Hey, Raytheon? More like Gaytheon.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking, that's Blackwater. What about Black Cock Water? Or Black Cock Rock. Black Rock.
Black Cock Water is fucking, that's wild. That's like black licorice.
But I think it might be Black Cock Rock. I think it might be Black Rock. I can't. They all changed their name. Vanguard.
Black licorice in a bottle.
I think
we're making. Oh, actually, wow! I can't believe I get to bring this up on the show. For work, you know how I work in the commercial industry. Not commercial TV commercials, but
well, actually,
the industry I work in is a commercial element. I was doing a domestic job, a residential job, and look what I saw in the wild. In the wild, a real whippet banger being used for whipped cream.
Oh my! Are you serious,
dude? I almost lost it. And get this, right?
That guy has to be up for some type of award or something.
Not a guy. Not only is it not a guy,
it's
no, you're not ready. Not only is it not a guy, it's a lesbian. Not only is it a lesbian, it's a lesbian couple. Not only is it a lesbian couple, but they're elderly. not only are they elderly, but they're both lawyers. And I have a hunch, based on meeting them, that they're both Jewish. So we're talking Jewish, lesbian, lawyers.
Who whip cream off each other's nipples.
Yes. Up next on Jewish, lesbian, lawyers.
And it's just like, who can clear the other lesbian's nipples off with whipped cream faster?
Yeah, but I mean, whatever.
What else? Because all of it, it's like, oh yeah, it's for whipped cream.
What
all
else?
Of the advertisements are specifically for like whipped cream to use when you're fucking. That's how, like, a lot of the boxes.
What do they call it?
A lot of the boxes have
sex
on the
starter.
I have like aphrodisiac, but in more direct form. Go ahead. You can. You should do whippets and be on your phone, and we could make this the worst show that's ever been recorded.
Are you talking shit? Sorry, I'll put it.
And well, why don't you eat while you do whippets on your phone?
Is this a I just want to know. Is this a personal stab at my character?
No, I'm just saying. I know what works.
You did tell me you'd say that taking time to text let you figure things out. Dude, honestly,
again.
Everyone's outfit in this movie is just so boss. Whoever was the stylist was definitely gay.
Yeah, well, that's every single stylist ever, or they're a woman.
You're calling me gay,
or they're a woman that likes getting fisted.
What is that about?
I don't know.
I don't think anyone's got an explanation.
There's an explanation for everything. Maybe
is there? I don't think so.
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's maybe just testing. You're really into testing your limits.
If there's an explanation for everything, then what the fuck is everything?
My question, I think the better question is, does it stop at fisting? Do you ever transition into footing, or heading, or?
Footing is wild.
Right, but is fisting a gateway drug?
Maybe next week.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything more extreme than fisting? That's not bathroom related. Fisting and like piss play. That's fifth base, right?
Because fifth base.
I think so. Because that shit's not the same as
anything else.
Fisting and sex aren't the same activities.
I think that's when it's out of the park. Knocked it out of the park.
What with what I said, or you're saying that?
No. With it's the next. You're out of the park. It's a different stadium.
Yeah. Okay.
Different fan base.
Okay, I thought for a second maybe you were saying fisting is going to be the next rimming or whatever.
It could be rimming. It could be.
That's a scientific term. That's a scientific term for ass eating. But now dark skins in colleges, that's a different story. Not a fan. I like my light skinned brethren to be getting educated first. Let's, take things slow. That's why I don't have a degree.
Scratch that from the record. Is that fucking
scratch? When you say scratch that from the record, you mean like a black guy, like a DJ that he just comes in and makes the records. He just comes in and just revamps your record, makes it seem real cool. I was like, let's just check this dude's record. And it's like, dude, this dude's all right. When do you think's the furthest the furthest somebody with Down syndrome has gotten to education? There's a Down syndrome person out there with a master's degree?
Yeah, there's got to be.
Somebody has decorated honors. How dumb do you have to feel when you have somebody? Do you know about the story that I used to drive a retarded girl home from school, like for like a year, twice a week?
No, I don't know about this.
So this chick that was retarded.
Did you have a good time?
No, it was super uncomfortable. And did
she give you any roadhead?
No. She always turned me down. It was fucking annoying. It's like, why am I even driving you in the first place?
It is really annoying.
I was like, well, I'll just teach you just in case you need to, you know what I mean? In case you need
how to do it.
In case you need to suck off another retarded person in the future. They'll really like you, probably. So, to get back to the story, after I put my dick back in my pants, I would drive her home. And she became retarded by a television falling on her head. But she went to college.
Was she Asian?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Retarded ass chink that I used to drive home. And so, because I found out one time I had class.
That's the girl.
Yeah, yeah, cut that. I gotta cut that. So I used to drive this chink retard home from school because one time I had class at like 8 or 10, went to the library, went home, ate, Probably maybe jerked off, fucking took a nap, went back to school, went to class, then went back to the library at like 4 to do like study and do homework for like an hour, and then left, and she was still there. And I was like, is nobody, like, have you been here this whole time? She said, yes, I've been here this whole time, yes. And then so I was like, do you want me to take you home? I'm like, where do you live? Do you live kind of close? I'll take you home. So then I would just took her home whenever I would see her in the library after that. Because if I didn't.
And you never got any head?
No, but sometimes her parents, like every couple months, her parents would give me like $10. But that's not,
they didn't give you any head?
No, her parents let me watch them fuck one time, and it was cool. And they told me not to record it, but I secretly recorded it. But it got wiped from the internet where all that porn got taken off Pornhub.
This is a great vibe to end the episode on. Keep
going.
I
might edit this and put it into the beginning, and then again in the middle to help liven it up again.
Keep going.
This whole episode is going to be this bit looped for 30 minutes. Oh, and the remainder of the episode is me trying to prolong it as long as I can. Just milk it, dude.
You should have milked, dude. Oh, you know what TV?
I'm gonna practice beeping with this week. I'm gonna put my money where my dick is, and
dude, I put my dick somewhere once, and I never put it anywhere else.
I'm gonna put my money where your yussy is. And fucking
no yussies were harmed in the making of this podcast,
and no, like in some retarded people's, but only their feelings were hurt. Because when they say no people were hurt, I think they only mean that in a physical context. Shit, I guess I finished that story, right? I think I hit all the main plot points. TV bonked her. Do you think she remembers the days of not being torted?
No, it was early. Too early.
Could you imagine if I didn't drive her home, she would have been at the library for like 8-9 hours every day. Whew. Just because she wants to pretend that she can get a degree.
She's just like,
oh man, I'm so happy I didn't have any classes with her.
She's like, I study hard. I'm not gonna get anywhere, but I'm gonna make a bunch of people feel very bad.
You have a class with her, and you look at all of her like homework responses, and it's all just poorly drawn pictures of stupid shit. It's like, hey, this place is fuck. I gotta beep. This place is ripping you off. Like, do you think that they know that they're just fleecing this retard?
Yeah, because they are.
But do you think that they know? Do you think that they know that she is as dumb as she is mentally incapable as she is? Or is she just another cog in the
that's a good
educational wheel?
The educational wheel. That's a good question.
Yeah, I wonder, because you think they might want to advertise that, like, it shows inclusivity and diversity. We got an Asian retard that checks a lot of fucking boxes. All right, well, we had to cut the episode short because you can hear Vicky yelling the N-word at the dogs on the remainder of the audio, rendering it useless. So join us next week when we discuss the top 3 cities to be a pimp for gay prostitutes. Life is unfair.